We're here in Seattle. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Seattle Mariners. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Seattle Mariners are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
451 average.
Holy. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now, and on the hill, George Kirby. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
ERA high, though.
Hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher, so it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Infielder shifted to the right, shortstop just to the left of second. The pitch. Andrew Benintendi, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. The wind of the pitch. To the right side. What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Nice job.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. You know, I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
Now it's going to be Brendan Donovan. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Kirby, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side.
Rios is busy today already.
Rios makes the
batters.
grab for the second out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Arraez stands in. 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Two outs. That's in there. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
On the ground to third, sneaks through, base hit, and that extends the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. The other way, and he beats the shift. Throw in, holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Nice job of getting that front foot down, and once it does, the hands just launch. Big hold on the left side of the infield, and I think that's exactly what he was gunning for.
Here's George Springer. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. The 0-1. Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one close, ruled the ball. 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. So they strand a pair. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score.
Wasn't the best slider, but it worked. All right, here we go. Offensive.
Back at T-Mobile Park. And on the mound in this one, Sixto Sanchez. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Nico Horner. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need him in this game today.
Oh,
that hit him.
Man.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, he went after him right there with one of his.
Jeez, how many times has he been plunked now? Second time.
Best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. That one's in there. 0-1.
Second in the AL in average. Look at that OPS, too. The OPS is huge. He's got no home runs. Quite a few doubles, I think.
The 0-1. And a strike in there.
And
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
1-2 now. Runner on the go. Ball outside.
Nice.
Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
Fifth of the year.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Next one just misses. And it's 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Bounced up the middle. One
Good
gone,
productive
bottom half
out.
of the first.
Good productive out. That's all right. I could have got the walk, but that's
And
fine.
now we check out the Mariners lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Ty France.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Coming off a big one yesterday where he knocked in 5. Ground ball
There you
right
go.
side.
RBI.
There for the out.
Productive.
Runner scores from
Manufacturing runs. Huge.
third. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Series 37 hits, 8 home runs in this series. Insane.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Ball to strike. Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it, and that is that. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors,
Yeah,
and no one
that's
left
funny.
on.
A run with no hits. Hit by pitch, stolen base,
the Mariners
moved over on a
and
ground
the
out,
Marlins nothing.
scored on a ground out.
All set for the start of the inning.
That
Here's
is
the
manufacturing
shortstop at
to the
plate.
highest
Gene
degree.
Segura.
Is he really a shortstop by trade? No.
Kirby back to work. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And he dropped it.
Aw, man.
Here comes the 0-1. Good eye in that spot.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
The pitch. Left field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Jacob Berry. Went deep in the ball game last night. Going 1.
0-1.
Big miss. Big miss.
On the ground to third. Over to Rios. 2 up, 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Nick Fortes in the box here.
Well, that was
Lets
a
that
strike.
one go for a ball.
But okay.
And here it comes. In for a strike. And the count 1-1. And the right-hander deals. That one missed. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Raleigh brings it in, and that ends the inning. And the Marlins down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
Boom. There goes your bat, boy. All right, here we go.
Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Ty France. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The wind of the pitch. Liner, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Exactly what I was looking for.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Jared Kelenic. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
In there for strike one.
All one's the count.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
I think that's his first slider.
At the belt and fires.
Oh,
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And now 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one hammered.
That is
Chisholm
grooved.
going back some more. Looking up. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
wow. Right over his head. Uh-oh. What? Oh, no.
So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Entering is the pinch runner, Dylan Moore.
I was really fearful it was going to be France from the slide, but it was actually Kelnick from the slide. Yeah, it was from his slide.
So
That's
digging
messed
in,
up.
Sam Haggerty. Swings through that one. 0-1. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike two. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Kicks and fires. In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. And there's a ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
He's going to get both in.
Another comes
Wow.
in to score, and they're up by 3.
That was amazing.
Done as he brings home a pair. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Miami's starting pitching has been not very good this series,
Edwin Rios here.
and their bullpen's been used a lot. A lot.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And the righty deals.
That's in. Ball 2.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Chris with that distraction and the speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Colson Montgomery up next for the Mariners. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. And there's a foul ball. No outs, runners at first and second. And that one lifted in the air, center field, and it falls. Runner from second scores as they add on, and it's 4-0.
Couple of singles back to back.
He just cannot get an out.
Outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Is he done? Are they going to pull him?
So the batting order turns over, and here is Nico Horner. Hit by a pitch leading off the ball game. And takes low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Rios over at second. Montgomery on at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Sure.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty delivers. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Chisholm raging back towards the wall. Bangs off the wall. One run is in.
He's done.
Another scores.
Look at him.
2 runs in on the play, and it's now
He can't get an
a
out.
6-run lead.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have
11th
the right
double of the
launch angle
season.
to carry it over the wall, but still an
He's
excellent
top 10
swing
in
of the
doubles
bat.
this year.
Braxton Garrett takes over on the mound.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Number 29, Braxton Garrett.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Bounce to the right.
Another productive out.
Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
The center fielder, number 44,
Julio Rodriguez digs in now. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. In to score is the runner from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
One down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. He popped out his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. 1-2 misses to even the count. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Step off throw to first. Rodriguez back easily. Another throw over. Yeah, they're keeping him close. Again to first. And again he's back safely. And the 0-2. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner at second. 2 down. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. So in the end, 10 men come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Mariners 7 and the Marlins nothing. So coming into the game now on defense, Dylan Moore. He takes over in right. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
Manzardo.
Kirby back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs. Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Next one misses. Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So the lineup flips over. Benintendi to the plate. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. When you look at Benintendi, think about this. He played in the same conference as both Alex Bregman and Dansby Swanson. Those 2 guys picked ahead of him in the first round. But it was Benintendi who was the SEC Player of the Year they all got drafted.
Yeah, the organization clearly saw something special in this
job,
kid as a
Moore.
prospect, and it's paid off nicely.
Designated hitter,
Brendan Donovan, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Now, when you think about players in the past or even in today's game, who's a comparison?
He reminds me a little bit of Harold Baines. Both of them lefties, both outfielders, and he's shown similar types of production at the plate.
The wind and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Oof.
That's a really good
pitch.
take right there.
Wow.
Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
Three-two now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2 on the way. A swing and a soft liner. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Not going their way. It's 7-0.
Yeah, it's a little blowout already.
As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Dylan Moore. Moore, in his 7th season, 32 years old, and he's usually a third baseman, but today starting in the outfield. First offering misses the mark.
Well, this probably feels like a day off a little bit, going from that hot corner where you got to be on your toes every single pitch to being able to relax a little bit and have more time to react in the outfield.
Yeah, there's the strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Line drive, caught.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
And now for Seattle, Sam Haggerty. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. And that is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Hammer, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
112
Oh,
off the
that'll
bat.
make you feel good as a hitter right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Man at first, Edwin Rios up next for the Mariners. The walk and a run scored his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Rios goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That hits the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2. Bounce to the left side, and it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Montgomery at the plate now as he chases after that one. Oh, 1 down. That's inside. Haggerty on second. Rios over at first with 1 away. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. Ground ball to the right side. Manzardo to second, back to first, but not in time.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Back to the top of the lineup, Nico Horner up next for the
Mr.
Mariners.
Clutch. Can he do it again?
Last time, just missed out on a home run.
And that one is lifted in the air. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 8-0. He's in there.
Mr. Clutch.
Comes through with the RBI. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Ball one, no strikes. Two on, two outs. And that one is inside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Left-hand batter waits. Clips the corner. 2-1 now. Corners are occupied with two down. That's off the mark. And now 3 balls and a strike. Julio Rodriguez waits on deck. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 3 innings complete. It's the Mariners 8 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Luis Arias.
All right. Throwing strikes. Huge lead, Kirby. Just pound the strike zone, man. You give up runs, you give up runs.
And the right-hander back to work. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And a pitch. And that's down and away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. And that's too high. And he walked him.
Just missed there. Ooh. How would you
Marlins,
describe your strike zone?
the center fielder,
Kind of like a
number 2,
Weeble, large.
Chisholm Jr.
So a man aboard. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Now the infield shifts to double play depth. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and deals. Ripped, but it curls foul. Left-hand hitter waits. That clips the corner. This to third. Feeds to second. Out there. Throw to first. Safe.
Now batting, right fielder, George Springer.
Man at first, and the batter is George Springer. George Springer, a Connecticut native. In fact, played his college ball at UConn. First-round pick by the Astros in 2011, and he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. Foul ball. The pitch. That one missing inside.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete, and his signing was the turning point in the Houston Astros organization to become a winning franchise. And you remember that magazine cover back in 2014 predicting the Astros to win the World Series in 2017, and it came true.
How the heck did you even hit that?
The punch out there, and there's 2 down. Gene Segura at the plate here. Fly to left his first time up.
Gene Segura.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. Segura out in the play. And that is that. Marlins leave one. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score.
Here come the big boys.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the fourth. And
Oh,
now
for two
Seattle,
ground outs,
Julio
2
Rodriguez.
RBIs, and a stolen base.
You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
The wind to kick the pitch. That one finds the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next offering is in for a strike. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And now 2-2. Struck him out looking. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That clips the corner.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Hammers that one deep left field.
Goodbye.
And forget it.
He's on fire.
A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's
4 hits
9-0.
in this series, and all of them have been home runs.
Blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Amazing.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
So now here's the DH. Ty France, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
1 down, base is empty. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
1 gone, runner at first. And up next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
France leads off first with 1 away. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 9-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
I think he's got more home runs to get with the right side than the left this year. By like 1, but still.
We go to the top of the 5th.
Leading
Now
off
the
for
third
Miami,
baseman,
the
Jacob
third
Berry.
baseman, Jacob Berry.
The right-hander back to work. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now here is Nick Fortes. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Inside corner for a strike, and the count 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And here it comes. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is popped up. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Infield shifted to the pull side. Off the plate inside, ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Miami, and they're down 9-0.
Blowout. Not the best competitive game. Fun game because I'm destroying the baseball.
Now switch-hitting outfielder, Sam Haggerty.
The left fielder.
Wow.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one ripped. That's back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Segura with a relay throw.
Just
Not in
4th
time.
triple of the
He's
game.
safe.
Or the
Seeing
season.
ball very well in this one. Really good swing
Amazing.
right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Edwin Rios. And first offering is fouled off. The 0-1. There's a strike. Haggerty, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Montgomery, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch is downstairs. And now the lefty.
Reno.
And a strike on the outside edge. Runner on at third, one gone. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third. It's 10-0.
10 spot.
Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Gonna have to think about putting Montgomery in every day. He's hitting lefties now.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Cole Wilcox. This is his third time out this year.
Didn't he pitch like 2 days ago? For a long ass time, like 60+ pitches. He's gonna have no stamina or energy.
Here's a speed threat, Nico Horner.
Got some.
First offering misses the mark. And that's through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Chisholm makes the play, 2 away now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P.
Crawford up next for the Mariners. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Matt Barnes up and loosening in the pen. The 1-0.
2-0.
And that one clips the corner. Good eye right there. Julio Rodriguez waiting for a turn at the plate. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Number 44, Julio.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Snags it on the run.
Okay,
and
that's going to do it for the first part of the game. I will be back to finish it up.
Complete. It's the Mariners 10.
Finish the mop job.
Nothing.
I'll see you there.